makes a decision only that this can be considered, and then it goes to the court for consideration. So the recommendation of the president would be what Netanyahu needs, and if he gets that, then he could take it to the court. We don't know what would happen in the court if they would decide to, minimize his crimes or his indictments. There's a pathway.
That was right. Eagle said they're offended by Trump's statement because he's a criminal. You see what I'm saying? And he's a criminal to the Israelis. He's probably not a criminal to the American president, but he's a criminal to the Israelis. Yep. And they want to bring him to justice.
But Igal is the president of Israel. Isn't he like the lapdog of Netanyahu? That's the only thing that concerns me.
Did you guys read that news a day ago that one of the Cyprus ministers, a government minister from Cyprus, he has now raised an alarm that Israelis are buying land in Cyprus in big numbers. There are about 70,000 Israelis right now in Cyprus, and he is afraid that they are going to occupy the land, and he has been vocal about it. His name is Stefano. I think he's an opposition leader.
Yeah, I did hear that on TikTok, but I couldn't find any articles about it.
Yeah.
I saw it. Says 2021 actually, and Bibi was very instrumental in it, in encouraging property.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been going on for a while.
I think they're doing that in Thailand too, to be honest with you.
They're doing that in India too. We have a state called Himachal and another state called Sikkim. This Himachal is in the Himalaya, in the mountains, and at any given time there are a few villages over there which are awash with Israelis, and they are kind of leasing out properties, and basically these are all dens for drugs. So these Israelis bring drugs and they do drugs over there. And there are areas within Himachal where Indians cannot go. Literally they cannot go because the whole area is kind of occupied by them already. So this is raising alarm bells. And Thailand recently said that there's a particular region of Thailand, in the north of Thailand, where Israelis are, in big numbers. I think up to 100,000 over there. And they are buying up properties, they are occupying, and the thing is, they do not pay the restaurants that are run by the domestic people, locals. So there's always some skirmish over there. So in fact, Thai government called the ambassador of Israel and told them that they will have to restrict the visas or impose new conditions to issue visas to Israelis if the Israelis continue to do these things, illegal things in Thailand. This happened a few months ago.
You know what cities or towns in Thailand?
I read it. I'll let me access if I can find it. I'll just get back.
I'll be interested because sex trafficking is really big in Thailand.
Yeah.
Especially underage.
In fact, in Bangkok, I believe, they refused to pay the lady boys after getting their service, and that blew up. The Israelis refused to pay.
Yeah, I read stories. You don't want to mess with the Thai. Even the women. I read, like on YouTube, I was following. Actually, this American. British. He was British, older man. He was an expat in Thailand for like 40 years, and he had multiple bars. We could bars so that he had women that you could rent and everything. So he did the whole thing. And he was, his whole channel was telling about the various stories, and a lot of the stories were men from the West come and, go to the bar, and sometimes they'll make fun of a girl, or, not treat her respectfully according to Thai culture, and then next thing you know, the girls will corner the guy and beat the shit out of him outside when he leaves. This is pretty common in Thailand. They don't play around.
No, they don't. They don't let you mess around. I mean, I've been to Thailand, Edward, and in the night time when you walk across these streets, the famous streets, the streets that are famous for these things. I mean, you really can feel scared, Even if you're simply walking across the street, anytime a brawl can get started. People will start running, hitting. So it's really not, if people looking for service alone are supposed to go there. If you're just going for a walk in the night, that's not the area where you should go.
Yeah, I haven't been. I would love to visit Thailand, actually. It sounds like a very,
It has beautiful beaches,
Yeah.
Really nice beaches, greenery and so on.
Bitches or beaches first?
When it comes to fairs, I think beach, yeah.
Yeah. My pronunciation is...
No.
Ask Ariel.
Yeah, very true.
And so is Teddy's pronunciation different.
Yeah, there's nice bitches and beaches.
Oh, they have like scuba diving and snorkel diving, whatever it's called. And they have a lot when it comes to nature. And they're like subtropical, so I've never really been to a subtropical area. Florida, I think, is supposed to be subtropical, but I think that's on the outer edge.
I do want to add this as well. So we had the U.S. talks with Pakistan on durable peace between Israel and Iran. I understand about this because Pakistan has a nuclear right. They did give a threat to Israel if they were to use nuclear on Iran, then they would nuke Israel. By the way, Israel is a teeny bitty place. I don't know. It'd be fairly easy for any country to nuke Israel.
Yeah, and the thing the Palestinians don't have to worry about is Israel using nukes on them because it's so close to end up killing their own people.
Daniel is here. Daniel, what do you think? The settlers are attacking their own soldiers, so Zionism is eating itself. Now it's starting in the West Bank, beating the IDF, slashing their tires. Isn't that crazy?
Daniel hasn't been around for a while. I'll answer for Daniel. Yeah, I'll answer for Daniel. Daniel would say, Amir, what are settlers? Define settlers first.
There you go. It's mentioned the times of Israel. Who are the settlers? Who are mentioned in times of Israel?
Literally anything you say to that guy is not true. He tells you what's actually true. It's great.
And then
Edward, the name of the place in Thailand is Pai, P-A-I, Pai. I've shared that article in the chat. P-A-I.
Hold on, let me check GPT real quick.
This morning they were really mad at the Jews in New York City. They called them traitors.
Who for why? Because Mamdani won? Is that why?
Yeah, because Mamdani is the Democratic nominee to go for mayor. Yeah,
I saw that.
They were so mad. It's worse. I went into their room, but I lowered the volume because I hate older voices, right? I'm sure they were pissing me out. I hate that. What's his name? Shuki sounds like someone put something down his vocal cords sounding like that.
He's just so good.
He just sounds horrible.
It's funny that when you look at his photo, You can actually, he's got a necklace on. You can actually see how hanging down, like how much his chin hangs down. Like, you know, that's a.
Oh wow.
Did you put his picture up?
No, it's not his picture. You can see he hasn't realised. You can see
I
his
think I have his picture.
You can see his chin, like in the when he's got his necklace on, right? That's the either the chain's not very big or the.
Yeah, they were so mad. They were just so mad this morning. I went in the thing and just started, oh, why you so mad? Like, come on, man. Why can't a Muslim be mayor? What's wrong with a Muslim being mayor? They're like, fuck New York City. I said, first of all, New York City is like the most populated city in the United States. It's actually the most powerful city in the United States. Second is Los Angeles. Why are you hating on New York City? Listen, we do what we want to do here. If we feel Mandami would be a good mayor, he's going to be mayor. Stop it. Don't you worry about us.
Who said
We're
that?
over here just minding our business.
Who said
I was
that?
in Shuki's room this morning. They're like, they were saying that
Why are you in Shuki's room? Shuki of all people?
No, I just saw the title. I just muted.
Did he sing the song to you?
No, I don't go up on the panel. I was just trolling them in the public thing.
So Pay is not known for sex trafficking. It's actually known for its relaxed expat, sort of like party vibe. But on the border there, it's known for forcing sex trafficking on what they call the hill tribes. So that's that's interesting. But they moved to this area, this town. It's a city or a town to be more away from or more secluded from the rest of the cities and main Thailand area. It's supposed to be a very nice town.
So, hey, what's up, Ray? Welcome, man. What's up, Josh?
It was good.
Relate to, I don't think he would want to start a war again. I mean, would he violate the ceasefire? Because you're messing with a sovereign nation. You're not messing with, the resistant forces or whatnot. I don't know. Would he? Or could he?
No, you're talking about Netanyahu?
Yeah. Would he attack? Would he violate the ceasefire?
At this point in time, Amir, he doesn't care about Israel or the Israelis or anything. He needs to survive. So
No, I know, but in relate to Iran, it's a sovereign nation. Iran is capable of shooting rockets. If they keep on shooting missiles, Israel, another 500 or 1,000 missiles would be finished.
yeah, but then the missiles will be replenished by the US. So there is a report that Israel incurred a total loss of they estimate that the total loss that Israel incurred in terms of the hit on the buildings and so on is about $3 billion. So, but that does not include the weapons, the munitions and the weapons and the bombs, because they were literally given free of cost to Israel. So they do not even take that into consideration. So so basically they have no, they don't have to hesitate about spending their weapons because they are getting it literally free of cost.
I think that's why Trump doesn't want it. They spent $800 million in Thaad missiles in 12 days.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Trump doesn't want to give them any more missiles, more Thaad missiles.
No more.
800 million in 12 days. That's fucking crazy.
Crazy.
Wednesday, that's why your man Mamdani is being opposed because he's vociferous against Israel against arms and aid being given to Israel.
But yeah,
You know what? Here's
I think he's also a Shia, right? You know.
Yeah, I know.
So I guess just by default, I guess he supports Iran.
Who? Mamdani?
Well, yeah, he's a Shia.
I don't. Okay, I don't know if he supports. Yeah, I know he's a Shia. His father is a Shia. His mother is a Hindu from India, and I think he practices Shia Islam. Okay, and I admire him, man. I mean, I admire Iran. The only Muslim country today that I admire is Iran, even though I am not Shia. And and I admire Mamdani.
I do too. So he has a good chance of winning. If you look at the stats, since 1967, New York City only had 2 Republican mayors. So he has a really good chance of winning. If they're going to do a lot of and yeah, I mean, there's a Jewish population there, but it's not all. They make it seem as if they're all of New York City. I mean, New York City is 8.8 million, and they don't hold a majority in New York City. They don't. They pretend like they do, but they don't.
But the Zionist lobby is really petrified that this guy will become the mayor. So they are now trying to get, this guy, this Jewish billionaire, Bill Ackman. They want him to run for mayor now because they don't think that the present mayor, Eric Adams, who is also running as an independent, he will be able to beat Mamdani. So.
Thank you very much, Christina. We definitely appreciate you here to make the news, and so I just wanted to put that out there. Someone else has a mic over there. My girl Lauren, there she go, right? And my girl Lauren. Shout out to my girl Lauren, guys. Shout out to Lauren. Yo, Lauren. That's my girl. So once again.
And Bernie Sanders.
But they're trying to throw so many things at him now. Yesterday I was reading a tweet. Somebody was saying that the process of his, naturalization into U.S. citizenship was faulty. So he should be expelled from the U.S. A lot of things are being thrown at him. Yeah.
If that was the case, then she couldn't have been a representative of a district in Queens.